"Sir, my tank is completely empty and I only have $1. Could you please put that toward a little gas so I can get home?" The gas station attendant burst out laughing the moment the old veteran spoke from his beat-up old truck at the pump. $1, man, that's not even enough for a gallon these days. If you're that broke, maybe push the truck home. A couple of customers filling up nearby started chuckling too, and one yelled over, "Hey, why don't you just pray for a full tank? Maybe God will fill it up for free." The laughter spread across the forecourt, harsh and mocking, aimed at a man who had once answered his country's call without hesitation. But none of them knew that minutes later, every laugh would die in their throats when they saw what happened next. This took place at a small gas station just outside Fort Bragg in Fayetteville, North Carolina. The veteran, William Hayes, 76 years old, wore a faded army cap from the Vietnam era and an old jacket with worn 101st Airborne patches that had survived jungles and decades since. His hands shook slightly on the steering wheel after a long drive from a distant VA appointment, his eyes tired but still carrying quiet pride. He held out the single crumpled dollar bill through the window. "I'm not trying to cause trouble," he said softly. "This is all I have today and I just need enough to make it back safely." The attendant smirked and shook his head. "Sir, we don't do charity fills. Pay full or move on." More snickers rose from the customers watching. William didn't argue. Instead, he closed his eyes for a moment, bowed his head right there at the pump, and prayed aloud in a steady voice everyone could hear. "Lord, I have been young and now am old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken. Provide as you always have." Then he placed the dollar on the counter with a small handwritten note of the same verse. The laughter peaked. "He's seriously trying to pay with a prayer? This guy's lost it." Suddenly a firm voice cut through the noise. "Everybody shut it." The station owner, a middle-aged woman named Laura Mitchell, whose own father had served in Desert Storm, walked out from the office after watching on the security camera. She picked up the note, read the verse silently, then looked at William and truly saw the patches, the cap, the weary but unbroken posture of a man who had given everything. Her face softened with respect and something deeper. "Sir, pull up to pump 3 and don't move." The mockers watched in confusion as she flipped the switch herself. The pump clicked on and gas flowed steadily. 10 gallons, 20, 30, until the tank was completely full with premium fuel, and the nozzle shut off automatically. The digital display showed 0 charge. William stared in disbelief. "Ma'am, I can't pay for all this." Laura smiled warmly. "You already paid more than enough, sir, with your service to this country and a faith that just put every one of us to shame." The customers who had laughed now stood silent, looking away in embarrassment as William drove off with a full tank and a straighter back. Laura kept that verse note taped inside her office window from that day on, and told everyone who asked, "Some men gave their best years defending us. The least we can do is make sure they never run empty." If this story touched your heart and reminded you to honor our veterans with both respect and kindness, comment faith below, so more people remember that God never abandons those who served. God bless our troops.